NBC7 News at 6 starts now.
In less than 3 weeks, your vote will help decide whether rent control is a solution for this big affordable housing crisis here. NBC7's Stephen Luke has a closer look tonight from National City at one of the general election's most debated propositions.
The rights of property owners versus the struggles of renters. The two sides collide on the November ballot in the form of Prop 10. It's the bread and butter of a monthly budget, housing, and more renters can't keep up.
This past summer, we got another rent increase, probably like the third one in the past 2 years.
Ignacio Hernandez says the solution is clear for his family and his neighbors.
If we don't do anything right now, this November the 6th, by voting yes on Prop 10, we're not going to see a change. Everything's going to continue. The rents are continuing to increase. Families are going to be displaced.
If passed, Prop 10 would repeal the 1995 Costa-Hawkins Rental Housing Act, which restricts the types of rent control policies cities can impose.
So it strips away your private property rights, everything that we work hard for, and people have spent decades paying off their house just to have somebody else tell them what they can rent it for.
And it's not setting any policy. It's not creating any type of policy. It's just allowing cities to be free and have the freedom to talk, and if they need rent control policies, they're allowed to.
People in favor and against Prop 10 disagree on its impact to California's housing crisis. Opponents say it will be a disastrous blow to long-term inventory.
So it's really hard to build affordable housing right now as it is. If you impose rent control, for sure, these developers will look at other places, other states where they can build their homes that pencil out.
Real estate broker Mark Powell believes landlords getting less rent will be less inclined to fix up their properties, which could in turn impact property values for their neighbors.
But they may not do things like have nice lawns. They may not paint the exterior of the house and make it look nice. So some of those kind of issues may be deferred because they don't have the money due to this restriction on what they can charge for rent.
But Hernandez disagrees, saying Prop 10 will strengthen communities.
It's going to be able to keep families in their homes, and then it's going to create more of a community within a city, making the value of homes go up, and also ensuring that we know our neighbors, who they are, and then less things happen.
Voters get the final say in November. In National City, Stephen Luke, NBC7.
Now, just to give you an idea what rent control could look like in Los Angeles, where apartment buildings built before 1978 are subject to rent control right now, the yearly rent increases are capped at 3 to 8%.